My name is Michelle Otero, and I am an engineer at Carderock, code 853. So we do resistance and propulsion research. And we're here at the LCC in Memphis, Tennessee right now. So we are doing some full-scale testing of material erosion. So basically, we want to mimic what our propellers see in real life in the ocean. And we're investigating the behaviors that different materials have and impacts on that material for what we call pitting. So we see dents on those, which is caused by cavitation. So cavitation is a phenomenon that occurs where you have a change in local pressure and it becomes a air bubble that you get that then collapses. And that impact of the collision of that bubble bursting actually makes a dent on the material, which is critical for our propellers on our ships. So we do investigations of how that happens and at these speeds. So one of my jobs is high-speed imaging. So we want to get the actual behavior of the fluid, so the cavitation occurring on the system that we're testing. I also am helping out with the LDV, which is called laser Doppler velocimetry. So it's a laser system, a point measurement where it actually looks at the velocity of the fluid. And you can sweep that across a range within the test section, and we get what we call a wake profile. So we see the behavior of the fluid after it affects the foil that we're testing. I'm also working with the laser vibrometer system. So we have a system that is seeing the foil from the bottom, and it actually picks up the deflection or the movements in which it's vibrating up and down. And that way we can see the behavior of the foil in the test section while we're running, because we don't want it to have high loads, which can influence the tunnel itself or affect the tunnel in any way, shape, or form. Every time you come in, you can come 10 times, 1 time, 3 times, 100 times, and you have a new experience. I just started working at Carderock. I have about 3 years here. I've been involved in 4 different tests, and all 4 tests have been completely different. Even if I do high-speed imaging, I'm looking at different angles. I'm looking at a different region. I need to change the tools that I'm using to get the images that we need, whether it's where we're synchronizing it with strobe lights, so we have to freeze the frames, or it could be a continuous thing, imaging. So that's something different for me every test, and I can learn how to do that when I come out here. With the lasers as well, it's the same concept, just a larger scale. It makes you have to think outside the box to be able to really measure what you're looking for every different test. Every time I come, I have a new skill set within my actual facility capabilities that I work on. So I love it. Actually, I love the work group that we have in general. I think we have a very healthy environment. We don't have this environment where like, I'm better than you or you're better than me. And we all have our own role. So together we create the full picture. And I think we understand that. We know that we can't do it without the other person. So I really enjoy that. You know, I started engineering or joined in science because I wanted to be part of a team. I wanted to be in something that I can say together we made a difference. And I can really see that here. So I definitely enjoy my work with Carderock as a group. You know, like I said, you come to the LTC, it's like being with family. They definitely make you feel welcome, and everyone's here to help you in any way, shape, or form. Whether they're engineers or technicians, you know, you just work together as a family just to get it going, and then, you know, you succeed together.